Yeah, good afternoon, guys. Yeah, so today we are going to discuss about storage. So, in order to discuss about storage, I just wanted to recap what and all we had covered in last class. What what was the topic from last class, guys? Hmm?
VM tools, Samarth.
Sorry, VM?
Tools.
Yeah, VM tools. VM tools are nothing but a set of drivers. Okay, VM tools are nothing but set of drivers. Just a minute, guys. Okay, sorry for the pause. Yeah, so we had discussed from bottom tools. Tools are nothing but set of drivers. If you wanted to see the better performance as the user to the computer to get the better resolution, better audio, better video, better graphical user interface, and for the better network speed, we need set of drivers. So in our internet world, we used to call drivers. In VMware, we used to call VMware tools. So whenever you are going to create a new virtual machine with guest operating system on top of the ESXi, for that virtual machine, you need to install the VMware tools if you wanted to get the performance, if you wanted to see the better performance. So in order to install the VMware tools, as I discussed, we no need to attach any set of drivers. Why? Because the ESXi operating system itself, they developed in a way, such a manner, when you will create a VM with a particular operating system. So when you will initiate the VMware install tools installation task, the VM will request for the tools. So the ESXi will understand the virtual machine configuration data. Then it will put ESXi itself, it will push the tools to the VM. So we have to open the VM and we have to install the VMware tools. That's it, guys. Okay. And apart that, we had discussed about virtual machine files. As we discussed, the VM we are deploying on top of the ESXi. So in the ESXi, we have storage that on top of the ESXi we are seeing, right? That storage we used to call local storage. This was the dot point yesterday I created. Okay, this is the ESXi, and so here we have some 10 GB RAM just for the assumption, and some 8 CPUs and some 50 GB hard disk. This is called local storage, guys. Why we will call it as a local storage? So on top of this ESXi, what we will do, we will create a VM, correct? So here we will create a VM. So this VM we will call as a guest virtual machine. On this VM, we will allocate some space like 10 GB RAM, and some 1 CPU, and some 10 GB hard disk. So this 10 GB hard disk we will give from here. Assume that here we have another ESXi. On top of this, you created another virtual machine. right? You created some around some 20 VMs. Here, as like you created some 20 VMs. So as per our earlier conversation, if any one of the ESXi is getting failed, what will happen, guys? I explained in our earlier classes. If any one of the
Contact
ESXi,
data center.
tell me, Soumya.
Yeah, we have to, automatically data center will be accessed and
Yeah, you're just hitting close. See, if any one of the ESXi goes down, these VMs will restart in another ESXi. Got my point? I had shown this PPT also. Let me show it again. See, this is the PPT. And if you are seeing here, if any one of the ESXi is getting failed, second option now, if any one of the ESXi is going to fail, those VMs will restart in another ESXi. Correct? I hope you guys recalled it. Did I cover this one earlier?
yes,
I'm asking. Yeah. So here what I am trying to say is now, as I said, now we are covering ESXi's. If you are going into any organization, you will see multiple ESXi's, hundreds of ESXi's, which are part of vCenter. I will cover this topic in upcoming classes. vCenter is nothing but it's a virtual center. When you will add these ESXi's into this vCenter, if you log into this vCenter, you can see all the ESXi's. If you wanted to do manage anything, you can do. If you wanted to create a VM, you can create through vCenter. Why? Because you can able to see these ESXi's. And now through vCenter, when you add two ESXi's, okay, one ESXi is getting failed. So at the time, what will happen? There is an option called HA, which I am going to cover in upcoming classes after VC class. So when you will enable HA, if any ESXi is getting failed due to operating system failure, ESXi failure or hardware failure, immediately the VMs will restart in another ESXi. It means this ESXi will stop sharing RAM, CPU, and this VM will restart in another ESXi. From that ESXi, whatever the RAM and CPU we had provided to that virtual machine, from that time, that VM will start taking that RAM and CPU from this ESXi. As
one
of
second. You told there will be many ESXi in the company. And if one is failed, it will switch over to the other working ESXi. So it means that all the available ESXi is interlinked.
Yes, that's what. When you will add these ESXi's into this vCenter, these all ESXi's will be in communication mode. There are we used to call agents. Okay, there will be three agents. Very important topic it will be. So I'm going to cover when I'm going to discuss about the vCenter. It is in pipeline. You can see here management agents, ninth one. There you will get the clear idea. Now, whatever I am telling, that will cover here. Like each and every ESXi will be in communication mode, and the ESXi which is going down, that will push the VMs to another ESXi. This all the background topic I will cover in HA topic, which will come in upcoming classes. So yeah, overview I am just telling here.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, why I am stretching myself to explain about this point, Here, the VMs will migrate from one ESXi to one ESXi. Now, I am just giving this VM. I'm giving RAM, CPU, hard disk from this ESXi. Just assume this ESXi failed. Probably this VM will start migrating to here. So as I said, RAM and CPU will get this virtual machine from this ESXi. How about storage? From here we had given, right? That is called local storage. So probably we will use the data, right? Why? Because this one got failed. RAM and CPU is always work as on demand. Whenever that virtual machine required, this ESXi will give. But whatever the storage you had provided to this virtual machine, that will be permanent, right? So is it a good practice to use local storage for virtual machines? I'm asking you guys. See, again, I'm going to show you how it works. See, second one ESXi got failed. VMs will migrate. It means the ESXi will stop sharing RAM and CPU resources to virtual machine. Now it stopped, so VMs will go and evacuate. I mean, so migrate and restart in another ESXi. How they will get to know where the RAM CPU is available and all, I will tell you. That option I said, right? RAM, HA and DRS, vCenter features there. I will give a more depth understanding over there. But now here, my logical question to you guys, RAM and CPU can be accommodated from another ESXi, but how about the storage?
Local storage.
Local storage, if you will provide, so when you will VM will evacuate, RAM and CPU will get from there. But here the local storage where your data saved, that is already crashed, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason in our infrastructures we will use external storage devices. See, VMware, as you are seeing this screen, as you are seeing this screen, yeah. So as you are seeing this screen, this VMware infrastructure is nothing but vCenter. Will be accommodated by, will be set up by server, storage, and network. So usually in our infrastructures, as I said earlier, okay, as I said earlier, we have different teams. One is VMware team who will maintain the infrastructure, and Windows team who will manage only Windows virtual machines. Linux team who will manage only Linux or Unix flavored operating system virtual machines, and storage team who will manage the storage boxes, and another one, network team who will manage the network team. So in our project, these many major teams will be there, and we need to correlate with them as per the requirement. And we will get another teams also, backup team and application team. Why? Because in virtual machines, applications will run, right? So in real time, I will tell you more about the cross-functional tasks, how you will work. But now we will discuss about the storage task, okay? Shall we go now? Guys, please respond. Shall we? Okay. Speak out, guys. Don't be quiet. Okay. So, yeah. As you are seeing, guys, if I have two virtual machines in our project, let me take a new example. First, I will explain it. So we have one company. That company name is Yetech. Just assume. So they have around some 1,000 employees. So this Yetech company is like a finance company. Finance corp, and they have some 4 5 applications who will use customers daily. Like we have Bajaj Allianz, Tata Reliance Insurance, like that, right? So like that, one finance company. Hmm? So I'm just giving you the example, guys. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so again, I'm repeating, guys. So we have ATech Finance Corp, one company, and they have some 4 applications and 1,000 employees who all are working on those applications, development, testing to provide the access to the customers across the world. So now this team is approaching Dell. So as per that 1,000 employees, what they will do, they will suggest with some around, let me tell you, some around purchase to Dell PowerEdge servers and to switches. These and all not required for you, but to make you to understand in a better way, I'm just telling you guys. You will not work on switches and all. Okay. But how the project flow will go, I'm just letting you know. 2 switches, 1 storage box from Dell. From Dell storage box, we used to call Powermax storage. Okay. Powermax storage. And yeah, VSP, vSphere 8.0. It includes, this is the solution, ESXi 8.0, vCenter 8.0 also, with licenses and all we will get. So with with this area, we will get. So later what you will do? Later what you will do? So what you will do? You will create, like at data center, network team will go and they will make the cable connections. Data center team will do. They will place these 2 physical Dell servers in one rack. Rack, like it looks like a birwa. Okay. So this one, each one having some NIC ports. Okay, like this. Let me how to make the dot points. Okay. So here 2 switches they will place. 2 switches, why? Because those 2 switches act as a standby. If any one switch goes down, we will not get the downtime. Another one will become active. Okay, that's why what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the cable connection from one. So as I said, storage box. like this in data center they will place. This is storage and this is Dell server and this is Dell server. So next what they will do, they will make the if you wanted to access the Dell server, what is the dashboard name, guys? If you will enter Dell server IP address in Google Chrome, you will get one dashboard, blue color one. There you will see one word. What is that? Do you remember? Yes or no? We used to call ID rack, guys, as I said. So what they will do, there will be a default port IP. So with that, with the new IP, network team will configure the ID rack ports first. Then, as I said, storage is there now. So from here to switch, from switch to storage, from here to switch, from here to storage, they will give. So overall, this switch, from this switch, they will connect with router. So now you are a VMware administrator. You will open your laptop. From here, you will enter Dell server ID rack IP. So from here, you will get that request will go to the switches. From switch to this port, then you will get the access. So once you will get the access, what you will do? You will I'm sorry, guys. So once you will get the access, what you will do? You will install the ESXi. Here one ESXi, here one ESXi, you will install. Right? As of now, is that clear, guys, for you? I'm asking you guys. Any doubts so far?
Clear, Samant.
Okay. So, like this way, we will install the ESXi. Now we are good. Now, when it comes to the storage, as I said, guys, so here we have the storage. And from here to here, we have done the cable connections. Correct? We have done the cable connections. Till here, it is a physical layer. It's a physical layer. Okay, this one. This is virtual layer. That is called VSPHER, vSphere layer, VMware layer. So here, this ESXi is what exactly? It will replicate or it will convert the physical resources into virtual layer. So here in physical storage, you will get multiple disks, small disks. You will get multiple disks, small chunks will be there. Each chunk is like for 2 GB, 3 GB, 5 GB. As per the customer requirement, they will manufacture and they will insert inside. So the storage team, what they will do, for an example, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each one having 1 TB. So they will logging into this storage box, how we are logging into Dell server. They will create a resource pool. What they will create? Resource pool. Resource pool means here we have each disk is representing 1 TB. So total 5 disk called 5 TB. With 5 TB, they will create one resource pool. On top of that, they will create as per the customer, as per our requirement. We need storage, right? So they will create one LUN. Storage side, they will call it as LUN. LUN means logical unit number. Our side, we used to call data store. Why? Because in physical layer connection already established. In ESXi layer, what we need to do? We need to map this data store to this ESXi and this ESXi. So that whenever you are going to create a new virtual machine, you can able to see the storage so that you will assign the hard disk from this storage. So if any one ESXi goes down, so another ESXi also connecting with this storage, right? So when it goes down, the VM will migrate it to another ESXi, and that VM will take RAM and CPU from this ESXi, and this VM files will be storing in the same data store. Okay, so in order to do that, this is also you will not get an opportunity. You will not get an opportunity, as I said. It's a initial project layers. If any, like you have the infrastructure and the existing storage is not enough, so customer will procure new data store boxes. So at that time, you may get an option. Okay, but you have to know, and 70% interview people will ask how to map the ESXi with Datastores. As of now, is it clear, guys? So if you are accessing VMware HOL Labs and while creating the virtual machine, when it comes to the selected data storage, you will see ISCSI and NFS. Two data stores will be there. Do you remember, guys? That is the one from storage. I will tell you tomorrow class, not tomorrow, Monday class, how like we have three type of data stores. One is how many type of data stores we have? Three type of data stores we have. One is FC, another one is ISCSI, and another one is NFS. So in all the infrastructures will be like those people will use FC. It's very costly and very effective. So FC they will use. It's very simple. From our side, we need to check whether they have done the cable connection by using FC cable. I mean, I will tell you this all about tomorrow. I don't want it to make the brain confused. But as of now, is that clear to you all, guys? I just wanted to correct.
Yes.
If you guys are well interested, I will continue with a little bit. If not, I will stop here and I'll just allow you to do the practice till Monday.
Enough, Sanam. We will
Huh?
practice. Enough.
Yeah. Why? Because I have a very good understanding based this one. How to say? I already prepared. Okay, I have each and every screenshots with me. Okay, let me show you now. Oops. See, I have each and every storage topic. Everything I have. Don't worry. I'll give you the reference how the FC works, ISCSI works, NAS works. It's very simple. What we need to do is when we will get this activity, we need to open the ESXi and we need to see the cable connection, whether it is FC cable or ISCSI. So for that cable connection, there will be a initiator number that is called MAC address. Okay, that one we need to share to data store team, storage team. So how we are seeing that initiator from our side, they can able to see from their side also. So what they will do, we will send that information and we will ask, we need 50 GB or 50 TB or 60 TB data store LUN. So what they will do, they will create a new LUN and they will map with this particular initiator and they will inform us. From our side, we just need to refresh and we need to when you will refresh, that will pop up. It will discover. So you will select that LUN which is discovering from our VMware platform and you will rename it as per the customer requirement and you will add it. That's it. It's very simple. Tomorrow I will tell you this is the first class. That's the reason I don't want it to dig in depth. Why? Because this is the one of the major area where you need to put more efforts. So as of now, this is the class and just do the practice. what you need to do, again, I'm telling guys, just try to create the VMs. While creating, as I said, in the storage, when it comes to the storage, you will see ISCSI and NFS. Select ISCSI and create the new VMs and check. Try to work on snapshot. Just take the snapshot and check whether snapshot files are uh, creating or not, and try to delete the snapshot and see whether the snapshot files are erasing or not. Okay. And yeah, what else? Whatever we discuss, just try to put it. And from now, I'm dropping after this class. Soumya, I will just give the host to Soumya. And Karthik wanted to see the ESXi installation once. And Karthik, you. Karthik, you there?
Yeah, yeah, yes, fine.
Yeah. So Soumya will help to see the ESXi installation and try to watch it and try to understand and start the rest of the topics practice sessions. Okay. And remaining people, if you guys wanted to be here, you guys be here and see the installation how it goes. And Karthik, Monday I'll make sure we will do the practice from your hand. But we have the weekend right now, so upcoming weekend. So I don't want it to waste the time. That's the reason I requested Soumya. So she will clear the existing ESXi installation from her workstation, and she will create a new server and she will install. If you want, you can take the rights. I don't know whether rights is there or not. I don't think so. So for next class, I will try to get the license for remote control also. Okay, Karthik, is that fine for you?
Okay, okay, Saman.
Yeah. So remaining people, you guys can be here if you guys wanted to see the ESXi installation again. And Soumya, thanks for taking this call. And if you have any doubt, just give me the screenshot. I will help you out. Okay.
Okay, okay, Sama.
Yeah. Thank you. And just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. You guys can continue. Okay. Otherwise, okay. Thank you guys. Just a minute.